Welcome back to the Relius Reviews. Today's review is focused on 2021's movie entitled The Suicide Squad, the official sequel for the 2016 movie Suicide Squad. And this movie, without a shadow of a doubt, is one of the best movies that I've seen in all of 2021. It is definitely an improvement from the 2016 movie Suicide Squad by many ways, and I enjoyed it a lot. The first thing that I enjoyed about this movie was the characters. To me, I felt like there weren't really any bad characters that I would consider cringeworthy, awful, horrible, or cheesy. I felt like all of them were really good in their own ways, whether or not they were a superhero, a villain. I enjoyed many of the characters. Some of my favorite superheroes that I enjoyed in this movie was Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, Peacemaker, King Shark, Polka Dot Man, Ratcatcher. I felt like those were my favorite superheroes in this movie. Margaret Robbie as Harley Quinn, she does an insane job as Harley Quinn this time around. She is an absolute beast, savage. She knows how to get out of situations without anyone's help, and I enjoyed her character a lot. Idris Elba as Bloodsport, I really did enjoy his character as well because he was on this mission for different reasons unlike everybody else, and he was a savage as well too. He was a savage, he was cool. I enjoyed his character and everything. He was definitely one of the crazier ones. John Cena as Peacemaker. John Cena definitely surprised me with this movie. I did not expect him to be this good. He really surprised me in this movie, as I at first was rooting for him, but then as the movie progressed and with some of the things that he was doing, I really did not like his character. And John Cena as Peacemaker, he was cool. King Shark, I felt like King Shark, he was cool. A little bit dumb at times, but King Shark, to me, I thought that he was a cool individual. He was a cool character, as he's a shark. He's a shark who can talk somewhat, and he was a cool individual. I did not have a bad time with King Shark and everything else. Polka Dot Man. Now, Polka Dot Man, to me, I felt like Polka Dot Man was just like a geeky or just like a weird type of individual. But Polka Dot Man is a crazy superhero with the polka dots. His story of how he became the Polka Dot Man is very messed up. And those polka dots definitely does cause a lot of damage. Like, somebody throws some polka dots by the Polka Dot Man, they're going to become a t-shirt in the process. Daniela McCord as Ratcatcher, she was laid back, kept to herself at many times. Her story, her background was also tragic as well, but her superpower, to me, it was definitely freaky, with being able to call out many rats just to come just like that. That was some pretty freaky mess, to say the least, but it definitely came with an advantage at many times. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. I believe that Viola Davis is a really good actress, and her as Amanda Waller this time around, she was definitely a really grimy / evil individual. Of course, she wants to help out the superheroes, but by the end of the day, all she's doing is something that will benefit herself. Amanda Waller this time around, she was a lot more, I would say, cold-hearted when it came to certain things in this movie. And Viola Davis just did a absolute good job of just portraying Amanda Waller. Another thing that I enjoyed about this movie was the action, the gore, the violence, as there was a lot of it. And that's what I definitely enjoyed about this movie. The way that some people were killed off in this movie was just crazy, insane. And I felt like the action, I felt like the violence and the gore was just all crazy in a very good way. I believe that the director, James Gunn, he did a really good job with the directing. He had a vision of how he believed of what the Suicide Squad should be. and it looked absolutely amazing on screen. So I applaud James Gunn for doing a really good job with the direction. I think that the way that they transitioned into different scenes, such as chapters, was just really interesting and also just extremely well done. Honestly, I would say that I really did not have that many negative things about this movie because it was a really good movie. I would say that some of the things that I did not like about this movie, first and foremost, were some of the villains. Don't get me wrong, not all the villains were bad. Like Starro was just crazy, freaky. That was a really crazy individual. But I feel like some of the other villains, like in the very beginning and like in the middle points of the movie, were pretty forgettable. Like their plan or mission was nothing special to say the least. I would say that was probably like my only negative because yeah, I just enjoyed the movie for what it was. It was a really good movie to say the least. And how I would rate the Suicide Squad out of 5 stars. I would probably rate the Suicide Squad maybe 4.5 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. And until next time, goodbye.